Hey, Mike Muetzel here, MX Marketing Management Solutions, author of They're Not Aloof, Just Generation X. Hey, listen, I was in a meeting today. It was actually an executive coaching meeting, and we were talking about something that we've talked about before, and the details are spinning around my head. If you've been in management for any period of time or decades, or you have a lot of gray hair, you understand that employees today are different. They're not necessarily better or worse, they're just different. And how we recognize them and how we attempt to keep them retained and engaged is different than it used to be. I was taken by some data from, I believe it was July of 2022 from Gallup, where they were talking about employees' retention and the employees' perspective of staying with the organization tied to recognition programs. 74% of the employees in the survey suggested that if their company had recognition programs or their immediate supervisor was good at recognition, and we'll get that to second, they would be more likely to stay long term. And it was a really big deal. I mean, 7.5 out of 10, right? As we all wrestle with disengagement and retention and the great resignation. You know, Ken Blanchard, even years ago, had something he called the Holy Grail. The research from 2022 also shows us that employees want to be involved with an organization that has a purpose, understands its purpose, and great managers are very, very deft at making sure every employee in the organization understands how they contribute to the Holy Grail or the purpose, okay? So we used to teach management by walking around, where we said, hey man, get your buns out of the office and go walk around and talk to people and tell people good job and you appreciate them and everything else. Well, in today's world, because of the lack of trust, those can often be empty and just not resonate with employees. So here's a simple 3-step technique. Number 1, good job. Number 2, identify the good job tied to the specific action that warranted the recognition. And then number 3, since we understand how critical culture is, tie it back to culture. So it might be, hey, good job, man. I saw that you left what you were doing to go help these other people finish their project so we be done on time. We're tying the recognition to the specific action, and then one step further. If we're really about being the best team we can be to help our clients be successful, man, as we do stuff like that, that's really going to help us hit our objectives. Management 101, good job, recognition. 201, tie it to the specific action. 301, bring it back to culture. If you try this little 3-step technique, I'm sure that your employees are going to recognize it in a heartbeat. Until next time, good luck, man. It's Mike Muetzel, MX Marketing Management Solutions.